For the first time, a woman attacked by a tiger at the Topeka Zoo is talking about those terrifying moments.
Tonight, Joe Chiodo takes us back to the scene and into the operating room. It's a story you will only see on KCTV5.
Morning. Morning. You ready to go?
With a 6-hour surgery ahead of her, Kristen Hayden Ortega is teaching us all a lesson on perspective.
It's very intricate. We get under the microscope and we separate out all the little nerve branches from each other.
In this moment, it'd be easy for anyone to think the worst. But for Kristen, it's another reminder she's alive.
911, what's that?
We need an ambulance at the zoo. There is a keeper being hurt by a tiger.
All right, one second.
Hurry, please.
1 second.
April 20th, 2019, Kristen was attacked by Sanjeev, a 7-year-old tiger at the Topeka Zoo.
I've heard it was just a little over 2 minutes, and I just remember some of the sounds that I could hear.
She was Sanjeev's primary handler, but that day she accidentally left a door unlocked, resulting in the two sharing the same space. To this day, she doesn't blame the giant cat.
Oh my God. He just grabbed her again. No, he grabbed her hand and her hair.
Sanjeev's teeth dug right into the back of Kristen's head.
So I had some wounds to the back of my head, a little bit to the back of my neck and to my back, and then across my left bicep.
Oh God. I don't know. Somebody said they might have to shoot the tiger.
Zookeepers managed to lure Sanjeev away. Kristen was rushed to a Topeka hospital where she made a miraculous recovery.
So this took the longest to heal. This is what had the staples in the longest.
But after 6 months, some of her nerves never recovered, which brings us back here.
Well, she injured the nerves coming out of her neck called the brachial plexus, so her arm is paralyzed except for use of her hand.
Dr. Ryan Endres with the University of Kansas Health is working to fix that. He's taking nerves from other parts of her body and moving them to muscles that aren't working.
So these are very complicated diagnoses.
He tells me KU is the only hospital in the whole region where such a surgery can be done.
Because it's such a significant trauma, from the jaws of the tiger. She was very close to, having a lethal injury.
You hear significant trauma and you think, okay, that's what I do every day.
Sure.
You hear tiger attack and you think what?
That's new. That's new, but the mechanism is the same.
Dr. Endres says this surgery you're watching is usually done on patients following a high-speed motorcycle crash, a stabbing, or maybe an ATV rollover.
It's very technically challenging surgery.
But it's always high pressure.
Because it's, all or nothing. You only have one shot.
He operates under a microscope with a suture so small it can't be seen with the naked eye. Each nerve is only a couple millimeters in diameter. The goal? Get the transferred nerve cells to grow together with the severed ones. If it doesn't work, Kristen's function won't come back.
Her brain essentially has to rewire itself. For instance, one of the nerves that kind of helps flex her fingers is now going to be expected to flex her elbow.
Kristen knew the risk involved, but over the past year, she's gained new perspective on life. She's learned time is never guaranteed.
I would really like to, hug my kiddo with 2 hands.
And with that, the decision was made.
Let's give it a shot.
Dr. Endres successfully completed her surgery. And close to a year after the terrifying moments in this cage with this tiger, Kristen once again is able to hug her kid. She's also returned to the Topeka Zoo, back with her team, caring for Sanjeev.
They saved my life, and they saved his life. He's a great cat. We've done some really cool training with him.
Joe Chiodo, KCTV5 News.
The Topeka Zoo has wrapped up its investigation. Human error is being blamed, but changes are being made to prevent something like this from ever happening again. That includes requiring employees to check locks before a coworker enters an exhibit.